All right, we are here in Toronto, Ontario with Brutal Bob Evans, Tim Hughes, getting ready for a big event here in the country of Canada, which Toronto, very big market. And guys, as you two, part of the ROH locker room, Bob, you, someone that I'm sure served as a mentor role to a lot of people, Tim included here. Give us a bit of the vibe of the locker room right now. It's a lot of growth that Ring of Honor is going through, and Toronto, you certainly see that. It's a very much a big market for Ring of Honor.
Absolutely. I mean, the vibe you always get in Ring of Honor, especially here in Toronto, is one of intensity, wouldn't you say? And intensity, it's a hot crowd. They're always very enthusiastic, and I think that radiates right to the locker room. And I love the influx of new talent, along with some veteran talent. Some of the Japanese contingent has come, some newer guys. I got to meet up with Kenny Omega for the first time in years, and I've been able to see his development all through the years, and I finally got to tell him that today. So it's been an incredible experience, and we're just looking forward to an even better, like the rest of 2016 and 2017 going on, especially with our relationship with the Fight Network too. So,
Tim, tell us a bit about the tag team, the chemistry that you two have, and kind of how the team was put together in Ring of Honor, and how it's gone so far.
Well, the tag team, it kind of happened by accident, as you see. Look at us. Look.
I don't see it.
I don't see it. Well, it just kind of worked, and he was such a mentor to me, and he's helped me so much better myself. And this is my first year in the company, and my first time wrestling in Canada. So I'm very excited about that. We just mash. Like we're just good. Like we mix together so well, and like he knows what I'm gonna do, and I know what he's gonna do, and we just love this.
The biggest thing I've noticed is in Ring of Honor that this is a company that allows you to thrive when you're given opportunities. We were thrown together as kind of a joke. Oh, you guys kind of look alike in one of the tryout camps. But what we did is I always try to wrestle with a chip on my shoulder, even though I'm 43 and I've been around for 24 years. And he had everything to gain and nothing to lose. So when we teamed up, we just said, let's make the most of this. Let's really embrace this and run with it. And Ring of Honor rewards people when you have a chance. In my opinion, it's a meritocracy. When you have a chance to excel here, and they give you that little piece to excel, and you take the whole thing and run with it, they will reward you tenfold. We've had plenty of tryout camps. We've had, 13 or 14 contracts out of it, and over 80 people have had matches here from our tryout camps. It's the most successful tryout camp system in the world, and we're very proud of it. And Tim's a product of that, and I'm actually proud of it. I got my job with the first tryout camp at 37 years old. So Ring of Honor rewards people who put in the hard work.
As a veteran, and when you're running some of these training camps, are there any consistencies you look for in talent that maybe sets themselves out from the mold? That's something that you realize there's something there that we can build upon?
Well, I would say that the biggest surprise when people come to the Ring of Honor tryout camp is that we're not looking for people to be overly spectacular, do a lot of spectacular moves or maneuvers. We really want them to show their personality. And I don't mean they have to dress up like a circus clown unless they're a circus clown. But if they're not a circus clown, if they're just somebody, we have to show them who they are, more of who they are. You see that with Kenny Omega. You see that with the Young Bucks. They're just, see these guys turned up to 11, 15, 25, 100. These guys are stars when they walk through the door. We're trying to instill that this is a TV product. This is a TV medium. This is what wrestling is now. If you want to be on TV, you have to be a TV personality. No matter if you're at the beginning of the card or the end of the card, you have to be larger than life. And people express that in a lot of different ways. But what we try to show is that Ring of Honor is all about, in my opinion, getting an opportunity, running with it, and showing that intensity and fire that, in my opinion, Ring of Honor is all about.
Tim, for you, when you are now sharing a locker room with the likes of Bob, BJ Whitmer, Steve Corino, was it a process for you to have that comfort to maybe go back and you could talk to these guys and ask them, could you please watch my match? What's that dynamic like for you where you are still in that learning phase?
Yeah, I mean, I felt nervous at first asking for help and stuff like that, but everybody here is so helpful. Everybody here wants the business to thrive, and everybody wants to make this bigger than life, bigger than anything that we have, because Ring of Honor comes from small roots. And these are all guys that I've looked up upon, and And it was really something special to me because I was a fan of Ring of Honor before joining the company. Like, I bought tickets like anybody else tonight for 5 years, and now like I've worked my way up, and with the help of so many people, like everybody helps me out. So that's something that I love about Ring of Honor.
As a tag team, that's obviously something so unique in the sense that it's something that does separate itself from a card. What are some of the things about tag team wrestling that you find works for the two of you, and just tag wrestling as a whole? Because there's obviously an art to that.
I think the biggest thing I want to express about tag team wrestling here in Ring of Honor is the division itself. Yeah. We have I think we have the best tag team division in the world. We have for years, and I think they've noticed it in the past. Definitely. But I think they've noticed it even more now. And one of the best tag teams we had last year isn't even a tag team anymore in the Kingdom. And I know Matt Taven's looking around for other Kingdom members, and we've already volunteered.
I want in. I want in. Matt Taven, please, I want in.
As a longtime mentor to Matt Taven, I've always called and Mike Bennett's trainer, I've always called myself Kingdom adjacent. So I've always been like I'm like the guy on the side of it. I'm in the guest house behind the castle in the Kingdom. But as far as tag team wrestling itself goes, I think we rely, what we do is probably something a little different. We're a little more anti-Ring of Honor. We're trying to stop momentum instead of gain it a lot of times. We play a lot of defense. It isn't always successful, but it offers something different on the show. So,
well, guys, I want to thank you very much for this time. You can catch these two in action Tuesday nights, 11 p.m. Eastern on the Fight Network. And of course, Best in the World is coming up Friday night, June 24th.
The hardest hits. The most intense action. The best wrestling on the planet. Ring of Honor Wrestling. Creating excellence every week.
You're watching the Fight Network, home of Ring of Honor Wrestling in Canada, aka Moose Nation. Moose. Moose.